You don't announce the change. There's no reset day, no dramatic vow, no post about it. The shift happens quietly, the way continents move. One morning, you notice something strange. Your impulses feel farther away, not gone, just delayed. There's a gap now, a pause between urge and action. That pause becomes your advantage. Most people live inside the first impulse that hits them. You don't anymore. You watch it arrive, you let it speak. Then you decide whether it gets authority. Most impulses don't survive interrogation. You realize how much of your old life was reaction disguised as personality. Scrolling wasn't leisure. Snacking wasn't hunger. Procrastination wasn't laziness. It was avoidance wearing a hoodie. You don't judge your past self for it. You just stop obeying him. Your days start to feel heavier, not harder, heavier. Every action carries weight now because it's chosen. When you work without background noise. No tabs bleeding attention. No dopamine drip to keep you entertained. It's uncomfortable at first. Your brain tries old tricks. Just check one thing. You deserve a break. You can start again tomorrow. You recognize the voice immediately. It's not you. It's the system that used to run you panicking because it's losing power. You let it talk. You don't respond. That's when something clicks. Self-control isn't suppression. It's no-identification. You stop saying, I want, and start saying, a want appeared. That distance changes everything. As weeks pass, your internal world reorganizes. You stop fantasizing about future versions of yourself. You stop using someday as emotional anesthesia. You live closer to reality now, and reality, unfiltered, is sharper than you expected. There are days you feel bored in a way you never allowed before. Raw boredom, no escape hatch. At first, it scares you. Then you realize boredom is just unused attention. So you point it somewhere. Your mind, once scattered, becomes directional, not faster aligned. You notice your tolerance for nonsense collapsing. Meetings that go nowhere irritate you. Conversations without depth exhaust you. Entertainment designed to numb you feels insulting. You don't become arrogant. You become selective. Your circle shrinks. Your standards don't. People sense something different when they're around you. It's not intensity. It's containment. You're no longer leaking energy through overreaction, over-explaining, over-consuming. Everything about you feels deliberate. Some people feel drawn to that. Others feel exposed by it. A few disappear. You let them. Control reveals an uncomfortable truth. Many of your old habits existed to keep you small enough to belong. Without them, you don't fit everywhere anymore. At night, lying in bed, the old anxieties try to resurface. They look for chaos to attach themselves to. But your life is quieter now, structured, predictable, so the anxiety has nowhere to hide. That's when it turns inward. You start seeing your own patterns clearly, brutally clearly. The excuses you used, the effort you avoided, the standards you lowered to protect your ego, this is the price no one mentions. Control removes self-deception. There's no villain left, no system to blame, no fog to disappear into. Just cause and effect. You don't spiral from this realization. You stabilize. Because once you accept responsibility fully, fear loses leverage. You no longer ask, will this work? You ask, will I respect myself if I don't? That question becomes your compass. Months in, your life looks almost simple. Wake, execute, recover, repeat. But beneath that simplicity is something rare. Momentum without self-betrayal. You trust your future self because you've stopped lying to him. You don't overpromise. You don't dramatize. You do what you said you would do even when no one sees it. Especially when no one sees it. One evening, it hits you. You're no longer negotiating with yourself. The internal debates that used to drain you for hours are gone. Decisions resolve quickly because your values are no longer flexible under pressure. That's when you understand the real reward of self-control. Not success, not confidence, not dominance. Peace through alignment. Your thoughts point in the same direction as your actions. Your actions point in the same direction as your goals. Your goals point in the same direction as who you are becoming. Nothing is pulling against anything else. Life stops feeling like resistance training and starts feeling like forward motion. You haven't become perfect. You still fail sometimes, but failure doesn't derail you anymore. It informs you because the person in control doesn't quit when momentum breaks. He rebuilds it quietly, immediately, without drama. This is the part no one applauds. This is the part that changes everything. You finally control yourself, and now there is no ceiling, only the pace you're willing to maintain.